Listen.
You people want to get wild? Yeah. You want to get real wild? Do it. It's a Kentucky board gamer in the house.
Now let's get out there and melt some faces.
What's going on, guys? Tim here, the Kentucky board gamer, and I have got yet another game to show you today, and that would be Final Act by Tyto Games, I think is how you say it. Maybe it's Tyto Games. I'm not entirely sure, but you get the gist. I believe a tank commander helped make this game, and it is a game of tactics, foresight, and guts, and it is heavy, as you can tell. Okay, so it's got a fast, innovative mechanism, which I do like the mechanics of this game. They are like programmed movement, and you have to basically rely on what you think the other opponent is going to do, where they're going to move their tank, if they're going to move their tank. It is a really good two-player game, and here you got the rules. They are very well outlined. It's nice when you can get some visual cues as to how things are supposed to work. Okay, so next off we've got the player dashboards. Okay, and these are the two teams, and you would have one on one side, one on the other. They're kind of hidden until a certain point when you reveal what you're doing, and then everything happens. So as you may see on here, you got arrows in 6 directions. You have out and you have stop. Okay, so if a tank is out, it's dead, you point it there so you know. If you're just wanting to stop, you go there, and if you want to move, you pick which direction. And you also have turning, so that you can pull into a spot or back out. You know, it's neat because you can't rotate the turrets, you just shoot straight forward. So it was a great way to incorporate turning as to how a real tank would work. So you have your two teams. These are all, from what I'm guessing, laser cut. If not, they are at least super high quality. They look almost 100% custom made. There are screws, hex screws and nuts and washers. I mean, they did an amazing job at putting this game together. And you have laser cut little stands, and these are for your player dashboard, so you would put these on either end and then it would be able to stand up. Next we have the board. Now the board is pretty big. It's, you know, 4 times that. There's 3 more of them to go around it. It is, let me open it here and see if I can at least get you an image of it. Okay, there you go. And it has both the green side, which is the Desert Coyotes Alpha Company, and then you have Delta Company, which is the Iron Fists. And I can't really get this in here to show you the Iron Fists, but it's right there. And as you can see, the board is really nicely made, kind of like a topographical map, as to, you know, showing you lowered areas and raised areas. Your battlefield here is, you know, marked out with squares. Well, the map itself is actually smaller, so it's like you're representing a battle on a large scale zoomed in. So this way you were able to get into an area, and the compass is perfect. I love the artwork on here. The colors are great. It folds, it's sturdy. And you also have these, which are extra stickers that come with the game. That's a good thing to note, just in case. Now, this. Let's move all this other stuff out of the way so I can show you this. Alright, so what we have here are the tanks. Now, you get the same thing in this, except they're orange tanks. So I'm just going to show you the one here, and these are all the little bits and pieces that you get in one company's bag. And you have terrain pieces, minefields, hills, and these are all laser cut. They're wood. They're done sturdy. They have a nice varnish on them. Being that this game would be played quite a bit, it's very nice that they have a nice varnish too. And then here are your tanks, and your tanks are all identical. The only thing different is the stickers which you put on yourself, and they also have bombs. Now these bombs are what defines this game. Because not only do you program your movement, you have to place these bombs. And let me get the board back out here, and I'll kind of show you real quick what I'm talking about. It's easier to show you an example than to describe. So let's open half of this board up here. We're going to work with just this area right here so you can see it. The tank is allowed to shoot or fire in a diamond pattern. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then from the center, or well, yeah, there, you go 1, 2, 3, or yeah, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So a nice diamond shape. So when you're doing your battle, you would take these before you program your movement, and you will place them wherever is in range. Let's set it here and put it here. Now we do our movements after all that's done. So as we do our movements, we're going to say that this person actually had planned to come forward. Well, okay, so they move up here, and all of a sudden, look at that, you were lucky, you shot right where they were going to go. Well, now what happens? Bam, gone. They are out of the game. They stay on the board and they become part of the terrain. They become part of the blocking terrain. And it's wonderful because a lot of games you would take that piece off. In battlefield situations, you know, they don't just come pick the tanks up and take them off. Not in the middle of a battle. So that's one of the reasons I really like this. Now the other bag just has orange tanks, and it has the same equipment. Everything is exactly the same, except it has orange tanks for the other team. So that being said, that is Final Act. This is a definite game if you like skirmish games, if you like war games, strategy to where you actually have to think on your feet against your opponent. What are they going to do? You like to try to understand and play mind games. This is a game for you. If you like just casual skirmish games, this is a game for you. So as you can tell, this game is for a wide range of people. It's not specifically made for one or the other. That's what my favorite thing is about it, because I like being able to play this with my son, who is not a gamer. I'm slowly trying to turn him into one, but he's not a gamer. He got it really quick, but he has never played a game even close to this. You know, he got this really quick. So that's a wonderful thing that non-gamers, beginners, gamers of skill level that's high, low, doesn't matter, can all play this game. And they can all appreciate it because it has these awesome wooden tanks. I mean, they're so cool. How could you not like a game that has that? So anyway, guys, that is Final Act. Again, that's from, where'd it go? I'm going to say Tyto Games. I hope it's right, but I think it's Tyto, I don't know, Tyto Games. Make sure you go out and you find this game, look on the internet, get a hold of them, tell them the Kentucky Board Gamer sent you if you choose to purchase it. And until next time, guys, I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching.